Alright, what is going on, guys? Crypto Mac here, bringing you another crypto video. Today we're going to do a quick update video on Chainlink. As you can see, Link has been performing extremely well, actually. I would say extremely well. Considering the rest of the market is looking pretty ugly if you're been watching the crypto space the past few days. So good to see Link holding up very well. Not even just holding up, but actually like making moves to the upside. So it's always good to see. Just to say, this video is not financial advice, guys, so please do your own research. So we can see Link was in this bit of an ascending channel. Our resistance line had these two touch points here. We can see. And then we had the breakout. It was a fake out. We came back in, tested the line again, resistance, and then we broke through once more. Bit of a W pattern formed as well. But then now we're above that line again, which is really good because this is pretty strong resistance, and to break to the upside of ascending channel is pretty bullish. So we can see Chainlink trading at $26 is really solid, with Bitcoin at 42k. So back when Bitcoin was at like anywhere between like 47k and 52k was where Chainlink was trending, between anywhere as low as $17 to $23. And now that Bitcoin's down quite significantly since then, Chainlink is actually up like quite a bit, which is really good to see. Chainlink holding its own when Bitcoin is not performing well. Another thing to look at is this chart here. Now we can see this ascending triangle we spoke about last time, and we spoke about this two lines being our main resistance lines. And you can see it literally candles the length of this line that we spoke about. So we pretty much talked about this as our key resistance line. I believe we just broke out of this triangle somewhere around this period in my last video. And then Chainlink went up, saw resistance here, came back down, got support of this line. We can see that wick went back up, resistance again, and we're now sitting there. So we could break up and through this time, which would be very very bullish. We look at our price target as well, is ultimately quite important for Chainlink. We can see there a $30 target, so really good for Chainlink. We can see performing extremely well, as most altcoins are down quite significantly. With Bitcoin and Ethereum down to 3,200 at low prices for the both of them. The last chart we look at is this big chart here as well for Link against Bitcoin. We can see there's falling wedge we broke out of, and Link just making moves against Bitcoin, right? Up about 50%, nearly 50% to the current price against Bitcoin. That's a solid move. Like, that's no small move either. Really good to see. Very bullish. Just ultimately very ideal. Another thing to look at for Chainlink is we can see this is a line we spoke about with the support line that we hit. We can see we hit that line down here and we bounced off, which is really quite bullish to see as well. If we pull up the logarithmic view as well, as a bit we can discuss. Draw that. This is our other line, and we can draw the symmetrical triangle. I might pull up a Link chart. This is what we want. This is our logarithmic chart. So this is more long term where we look at for Chainlink moving forward. So as I said, there's a support line we can see, which we've had support for quite a while, over a year, about a year and a half now. On this support line, we saw it again, and we're about halfway through this symmetrical triangle, and hopefully we can break out of this upside. So as I said, the resistance line is about that $30 target. So what I'm thinking is that with resistance at that $32 level, that's in line with our target for that symmetrical triangle, which we spoke about. And so ideally there's going to be resistance at that $30 around this target here. So we resistance at the $30. There's also a local top right here. So I would say in that period there will be some resistance. I think that's our next move for Chainlink, from about $26 up to 30. And then there'll be resistance, and it could be temporary resistance, and then we break through, or we might come down and test the line again, because it is a big downtrending line to break, and we might not break through it first but we could. And again, we could see Bitcoin start to make a move as well. And should that happen, if Bitcoin moves back up to 45k, 50k, whatever it be, then that'll ultimately give Chainlink a push, and could push it one, to the line, or two, push it through the line. And looking more long term, if we have a look at the price target's quite staggering for this triangle as well. If we're able to get the breakout, firstly, we break through the all-time high. The target is right. It's above that all-time high, $51, and the target's about $72. Really solid. Could definitely see a market cycle peak for Chainlink around that $72 range, which would be very good. I've spoken about this. I made a very in-depth analysis video on Chainlink and where I think it could go 2022. So I think it could definitely reach that target, if not go higher than that as well. But ultimately, things are looking really good for Chainlink. It's the one coin at the moment that I'm happy to make a video on. Actually, one of the few coins that I'm happy to make a video on because the market is so bearish and a lot of coins are down. Same time though, a lot of altcoins are actually holding up quite decently. They're not bleeding as much as they did that first drop when Bitcoin came down to 47,000. A lot of coins started bleeding, but coins aren't bleeding as much as they were with Bitcoin and Ethereum so low. Right, they are quite low at the moment, so hopefully they don't go lower. Hopefully the market recovers. I believe I do think, again, speculation, I don't want to say it's going to happen because it might not, but I speculate the market cycle will extend into 2022. I think Chainlink's in for a good year. I think a lot of the market is. So we'll take it day by day, week by week, month by month, and come back and have a look. And hopefully we're at this upper line soon and Chainlink can break out and go to new all-time highs, right? That's always the idea. Let me know what you think of Chainlink. Please, guys, give the video a like. I do appreciate all the support. Leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I do regular videos on crypto. I talk about a lot of coins quite regularly. I feel like I'm fairly objective. I'm definitely a Bitcoin bull, obviously, and I think crypto, just very bullish on crypto in general, but I believe I'm relatively objective and just try to give some bit of technical analysis and my point of view where I think coins could go, just my own view. So yeah, please like the video, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you later.